Lucy 语言家教。
There are about 89.7 million Americans and about 1.6 million Taiwanese living with dogs. These dogs are pets. Their owners feed and care for them. There's about 200 million stray dogs worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. A stray dog might have lost its owner, been abandoned by its owner, or never had an owner. Lucy was abandoned when she was 3 months old. Scott adopted her when she was 6 months old. Today we're peeking inside Lucy's Boston apartment. Morning sunlight is flooding into big living room windows, which overlook the intersection of Washington and Summer Streets. There's a colorful Italian rug centered on the apartment's polished concrete floor, and Lucy is relaxing on it as she paws through a collection of fashion magazines. Scott is there too, sitting on a big purple sofa, reading the morning newspaper while enjoying his cup of hot coffee and fresh donuts. It's a beautiful day, and the pair are planning to take an afternoon walk. What Lucy and Scott don't know, but will soon discover, they are about to have the most important conversation of their lives. Shh, let's listen. Stop it, Lucy. I see you looking at me. I'm not looking at you, Lucy barked. I'm reading this magazine. There's a fascinating article here about silk fashion trends. You were looking at me. I saw your eyes. I wasn't. I'm reading. If I was looking, I wouldn't be looking at you. I'd be looking at that donut you're eating. Why don't you hurry up and finish that crossword puzzle so we can have our morning walk? It's so obvious, Lucy. You were looking at me since we sat down. And I know why. Because you love me. You don't realize just how well I understand your dog brain. Last month, I read a book about dog emotions. And last week, I read a book about dog behavior. And just yesterday, I read a book about dog psychology. You read too much, and besides, I wrote those books, Lucy yelped. Whatever. You're too busy throwing cocktail parties to write a book, so I'm going to tell you what I learned about dogs. Like this, for example. Many dogs have strong empathy toward people, especially their owners. Dogs often gaze at their owners, just like you do. I also read that many dogs are able to differentiate between human facial expressions. Lucy, this is why you lick me and cuddle with me when I'm sad. You know when I'm sad, happy, afraid, or worried. Your younger brother Oscar isn't as skilled at mood detection, but you, my darling doggy, you are an expert. Lucy smiled and jumped up onto the sofa. She put a paw on my arm. I closed my eyes and prepared for a big, wet dog kiss, but it didn't come. Then I felt Lucy's chin resting on my shoulder. I heard a deep inhale, then a whisper in my ear. You were right. I wasn't looking at the donut. Now, let's go for our walk.